Mic check. Gentlemen, I have a question for you today. Have you ever encountered a scenario such as this? Hey Mike, I cannot find the level of information regarding the chair that we are putting in the meeting hall in our building project. Can you give me that? Well, of course. The level of information is at the G2 class. Wait. At G2? Yes, level of information at G2. I don't think that's level of information. I think that's the level of detail of the model that you're talking about. Do you know what level of detail is? Of course I do. Do you know what level of information is? Yes. Do you know what is the difference between them? So trust me people, at this point of time, you do not want to be Mike. And in order to not be Mike, this video is for you. So today I'm going to go through what is level of detail, what is the level of information, and what is the main difference between them, and if we add them both together, what actually happens. So the question is, what is the difference between the level of detail and level of information? Well, the level of detail is mainly considered with the geometrical aspects of a particular component, such as, let's take an example of a door. Now the G0 in UK system we call as the grade 0 of a particular model. This is the level of detail. G0, G1, G2, G3, G4, it goes on. Now the G0 is the most basic level of detail, which just shows a symbol such as this of a door. Then you go into the G1, which actually shows the door, G2, G3, and that is how the level of detail progresses. Now in this video I'm not going to go in depth with the level of detail, that's for another video, but this is just for the difference. On the flip side, level of information is mainly considered with all of the information attached to this particular component. For example, we talked about this door. Now all the geometrical aspects of what is the material of the door, or what is the height, what is the width, all of this is level of detail. But the level of information is what is the particular type of material that is attached to that door. Is it wood, is it particular gypsum board, glass attached to it, whatever. The level of information. Who is the manufacturer who has supplied this particular item? All of these kind of information is also attached to this component, and this attached information and the level is known as level of information. So I hope you guys understood the difference. Geometry related to the level of detail, information, for example, who is the supplier, who is the manufacturer, grades, specification, all of that stuff combines to be a level of information. Now you might have heard a word called as level of development. You have seen level of development, BIM level 1, BIM level 2, BIM level 3. So what are these? How are these actually formed? Well, short answer is what we just discussed previously. Level of information plus level of detail concludes to be level of development. Makes sense, right? If the level of information attached with the level of detail gives birth to what we call as BIM level of development and BIM level of definition, as they say in UK, or BIM level of development as they say in US. So that's about it. That's all I had to discuss in this video. We discussed the difference between the level of detail and level of information. So hopefully now you're not that guy that I just interpreted to be like 3 minutes ago, Mike. And if you guys have any questions related to this, all of the social links for connecting to me are down below. And that's about it. And if you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel on which you're probably watching it. So subscribe, and that's about it. That's a wrap. See you guys in the next video.